Attraction is not only about looks or words. Psychology and science both confirm that smell has a powerful influence on human connection. The sense of smell is directly linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain responsible for emotions and memories. That is why a single scent can spark desire, awaken a memory, or even shift the energy in a room. For men, certain scents act almost like invisible triggers. They bypass logic, dive straight into instinct, and create feelings of closeness and longing. What is fascinating is that some of these scents are not the ones we expect. They are not always the perfumes sold in glossy bottles promising seduction. Often, they are simple, surprising, and deeply human. Here are 5 scents that trigger a man's desire in ways you may never have imagined. The first scent is vanilla. On the surface, vanilla seems innocent, even ordinary. It is found in desserts, in candles, in everyday comfort. But psychology reveals that vanilla has a profound impact on men's emotions. Studies have shown that vanilla reduces anxiety while simultaneously increasing feelings of warmth and attraction. For men, the scent of vanilla is tied to comfort and safety, which paradoxically makes it deeply seductive. When a man smells vanilla on a woman, it can create a sense of familiarity, as though she is both safe and irresistible. Desire does not only thrive on mystery, it also thrives on trust. Vanilla whispers to a man's subconscious that he can relax around you, and when he relaxes, attraction flows naturally. That is why so many men describe the scent of vanilla as unforgettable, even addictive. The second surprising scent is lavender. Traditionally seen as calming, lavender is often associated with sleep or relaxation. Yet for men, it carries another hidden power. Research from neurological studies has shown that lavender combined with pumpkin pie was one of the strongest aphrodisiac triggers for men. Why? Because lavender lowers tension and heightens sensitivity. When a man smells lavender, his body becomes more receptive, his defenses drop, and he is more likely to respond emotionally and physically. Lavender tells his subconscious, "You can let go now." In intimacy, letting go is the foundation of desire. The softness of lavender balances the strength men often feel they must carry. It creates a bridge between his outer toughness and his inner vulnerability, making space for closeness and attraction to grow. The third scent is something far less glamorous but surprisingly powerful: freshly baked goods. Bread, cookies, cinnamon rolls, pastries. The aroma of warm baking is one of the strongest triggers of desire because it links to memory and comfort. Men often associate the scent of baking with childhood safety, home, and love. When those feelings are awakened, they create a powerful blend of nostalgia and attraction. Psychologists call this the Proust effect, where smell instantly transports someone back to an emotional moment in time. For men, the scent of fresh baking is grounding, reminding them of comfort while igniting longing. When a woman carries even a hint of that aroma, whether from her kitchen, a bakery, or a fragrance inspired by baked goods, it can stir a desire that feels both primal and tender. Desire here is not just about passion, but about the longing to be cared for, to be close to someone who feels like home. The fourth scent is sandalwood. Unlike the sweetness of vanilla or the softness of lavender, sandalwood is earthy, musky, and grounding. It has been used for centuries in rituals, meditation, and even seduction. For men, sandalwood activates something deeply primal. It signals strength, intimacy, and sensuality all at once. Psychology suggests that men are drawn to sandalwood because it mimics certain pheromonal notes, blending with the natural chemistry of a woman's skin. When combined with her natural scent, sandalwood becomes magnetic, almost impossible to forget. Men often describe it as intoxicating, the kind of fragrance that lingers in memory long after the moment has passed. Sandalwood is not flashy or overwhelming. It is subtle, like a secret. And it is this very subtlety that makes it so powerful in triggering desire. The fifth and perhaps most surprising scent is the natural smell of clean skin.
In a world of perfumes, sprays, and artificial notes, science reminds us that nothing is more powerful than authenticity. Men are wired to respond to the natural scent of a woman's body when it is fresh, clean, and simply itself. This is because pheromones, the chemical signals our bodies release, are carried in our natural scent.
No designer fragrance can replace them. The clean scent of skin, hair, and even the subtle traces of body warmth act like a fingerprint for desire. Each woman has a unique chemistry, and when a man is drawn to yours, it creates a bond beyond explanation. Psychologists explain that natural scent builds trust and intimacy faster than almost anything else. It signals health, compatibility, and raw attraction. For many men, the smell of clean skin is more irresistible than any perfume in the world. These 5 scents, vanilla, lavender, fresh baking, sandalwood, and natural skin, may seem simple, but their effect is extraordinary. Together, they reveal a powerful truth. Desire is not always triggered by extravagance. It is often triggered by familiarity, comfort, authenticity, and subtlety. Men may not even realize why they feel pulled toward you when they catch a whiff of these scents. But science shows that their brains are responding, their emotions are awakening, and their desire is sparking. Attraction is not only visual or physical, it is deeply tied to memory and emotion, and smell is the bridge. For women, this knowledge is transformative. It means you do not have to chase the most expensive perfume or the most exotic fragrance. Instead, you can lean into scents that feel natural, warm, and true to you. Vanilla in a lotion, lavender in a diffuser, the aroma of something baking in your kitchen, a touch of sandalwood perfume, or simply the honesty of your own clean skin. These are the invisible signals that can trigger a man's desire more than anything else. Ultimately, scent is about connection. It lingers when words fade. It leaves imprints on memory long after moments pass. And when it comes to desire, scent may just be the secret language that speaks louder than touch, louder than sight, louder even than words. The next time you wonder how to draw him closer, remember that the answer may not be in what he sees, but in what he breathes when he is near you.